Raucous. Subscribe to Vincent Valentine EX Turk channel.
What's up, guys? Your King of Vincent Valentine EX Turk, and with another Final Fantasy Coliseum battle. I had to kind of cut back on the noise so you don't get the Henry scream Coliseum battle. But it's two characters from the same universe, or different universes, but the same powers and same backstories and everything. And we're gonna be playing Linkin Park music as the background music, just because, well, you know, we lost a great vocalist, Chester Bennington from Linkin Park. Rest in peace. So, in honor of him, we're going to be using Linkin Park music as the background. So, get used to that too. So, anyways, we got two combatants. We got Final Fantasy VII's Turk lady, badass, Shotgun. At least that's her code name, because the Turks go by the Turks go by code names, except for Vincent Valentine, because Vincent Valentine's in the early stages of Turks, but the newer Turks have code names. So we don't really know her code name, but we know that she's good. She's a sharpshooter, and her weapon is mostly a shotgun. She's also came across the likes of Althea, the woman who fought Sephiroth and stood her own, the woman that is the leader of Avalanche at the time, and she was able to at least beat her once. The same woman who was able to fight off Sephiroth. So Shotgun's a pretty powerful Turk. She's up to at least close to Vincent Valentine and Saint's level when it comes to the Turks. She's one of the other best ones. So, and her skills with the gun, go on par with Vincent Valentine's skills. So she's a sharpshooter. She does long distance. So this is why this is gonna be a perfect death battle, because her opponent is another sharpshooter from the world of Final Fantasy VIII, and Galbadia Garden. It's Galbadia Garden. Irvine Kinneas. And Irvine Kinneas, same thing as her. He's only good at long distance shooting. Besides being, the quote unquote ladies' man. When Irvine is very serious with his skills, then he could be a force to be reckoned with. In fact, he almost got Edea if it wasn't for Cypher. But then again, it would have been too easy if Irvine would have took out Sorceress Edea. It'd been too easy of a victory. So I understand why they had that change. But nonetheless, they're both sharpshooters. I'd have to say, let's see, when it comes to strength, I'd have to say, when it comes to physical prowess, and when it comes to physical strength and prowess, I'd have to say that what's it called? I would have to say Irvine would win, because, well, he looks at least built. He looks more built than she is. Not to be, sexist at all, She's very strong. Remember, she took on the leader of Avalanche, the woman who survived Sephiroth's strikes with the sword. But, when it comes to physical strength, I'd have to go with Irvine on this one, because Irvine is actually, even though Irvine is kind of a, quote-unquote ladies' man, he's at least physically strong. There's some good attribute. He looks physically strong. He looks like he's been to the gym and seen the gym. So, when it comes to physical strength, I'd have to say Irvine Kinneas would win. When it comes to magic ability, they both don't focus on magic really heavy, so they would be pretty much equal level when it comes to magic ability. As for Shotgun, uses materia that every other person in Shinra uses. And Irvine uses the draw system. But pretty much average, they're both average magic users, because, well, they don't really use very much magic. They don't have no major, they don't focus on that. It's just a secondary defense, If you think about it, it's kind of like how some, Bleach characters, this is why I put this in here to make it make sense. Just how some Bleach characters aren't really good at Keto. It's the same thing with some characters in Final Fantasy. They're not really good with magic. Both Shotgun and Irvine are just average, at least. They could do what everybody else could do, pretty much, when it comes to magic. So, I have to say they're both equal. When it comes to terms of speed, I would have to say that, When it comes to speed, I'd have to say Shotgun would actually win this one because how fast Shotgun is. You know, the fact that she was able to keep up with Althea, the leader of Avalanche that actually fought Sephiroth in battle. You know, and she was able to, you know, she was able to, you know, dodge attacks really faster. She has a quick response time, and plus anyone in the Turks are fast because they have to have quick response times for their job. Because their job, you know, because their job is mostly like CIA stuff. And CIA agents are supposed to be really fast. So she's faster than Irvine Kinneas. Plus, you know, so when it comes to terms of speed, I'd have to say Shotgun would beat Irvine Kinneas. When it comes to strategy, I'd have to say it would have to be Shotgun. Because the problem with Irvine Kinneas gets distracted if he sees a female. You know, and if he would have faced up against Shotgun, he would lose at an instant because he'd be trying to get numbers than he would be trying to actually fight her, and she would actually get the upper hand and use that against him. For the fact that Turks are also the best strategists. In fact, they're even better strategists than members of Soldier because they're like mostly intelligent agency bureaus. So, you know, all that training that Shotgun has taken would make her automatically stronger than Irvine in the respect of intelligence. You know, intelligence. So, I know this is probably going to be a controversial result, but due to strengths, attributes, speed, magic ability, and everything, I'd have to say Shotgun would win because, you know, even though Irvine Kinneas is good, you know, he's good, he's a good sharpshooter and stuff like that. The problem with Irvine Kinneas, when it comes to fighting against a female villain, he would lose instantly because he'd be trying to get their number. He would be distracted to the point where he cannot actually use any abilities. I mean, he'd be just, you know, he'd get distracted. And when you're in battle, in the heat of battle, you can't really get distracted, not for 1 minute. As for Shotgun, she's taught not to be distracted because, well, Turks, you know, are like CIA. They have to fight. They have to keep constant watch of their surroundings. So I'd have to say Shotgun. I know it's a very controversial video, but Shotgun will beat Irvine hands down. Let me know what you think in the comments, or you think Irvine would beat Shotgun in the comments. So may the crystal be with you, and have a nice night.
Yo, Percocet, yeah. Miley Percocet, Percocet, yeah. Miley Percocet, rep the set, yeah. Gotta rep the set, gang, gang. Chase a chick, never chase a bitch, chase no